afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Picture this. You are in a classroom and you're trying to learn about a subject that is so difficult to understand. We're going to say how to make cotton candy. And I'm standing here and I'm telling you, you put the ingredients in, you put in your sugar, you put in your syrup or whatever, and you're looking at me like, boring. Now picture this. I have a bag of sugar and I have a thing of syrup, and I'm telling you as I'm mixing it to add your stuff to make your cotton candy. Raise your hand if the second scenario would be easier for you. Very good. Thank you. Well, as some of you know, and some of you might not, my name is Lisa McLean, and I am in a communications class, and I am doing a video today on visual aids and why it is helpful to use visual aids when presenting a speech or presentation. Visual aids can be a great thing. They can enhance your speech, or they can hurt your speech. The important thing with visual aids is understanding when to use them and when not to use them. So today we're going to discuss a little bit of when is a good time to use visual aids and some of the visual aids that can help you. Okay? So first I'm going to talk about learners. There are 4 types of learners. We have our visual learner, we have our hands-on learner, got my little note chart here. We have our hands-on learner, our reading learner, and our listening learner. We are going to be talking about our visual learners today. Visual learners are people who learn better, or I guess you could say who respond better to visual aids and things that enhance what is being talked about. I personally am a visual learner, and I'm a hands-on learner too, but we'll get to that later. So, the first visual aid that I'm going to use today is going to be a PowerPoint. Now, PowerPoint is a great visual aid, but it's typically used more so for a large audience. If you're a small group of people like we are, we don't tend to use PowerPoints as much as if you were doing it with a big group. Because a PowerPoint is something you can throw up on a big screen, verbatim, and you can teach from just using the aids of the PowerPoint. I particularly love PowerPoints because it gets my point across. I can throw some little sassy things in there, and I can get my things done quicker. So, visual aid 1 is PowerPoint. Now, PowerPoint is something you set up on your computer. You put your programs and you put it into a program, and it does pretty much all the work for you. You can see I have little fancy slides going on. It gives the audience any information that you want them to have. And there's also a side for pictures, and then of course questions. Now this PowerPoint is just a basic PowerPoint to tell you, say I wanted to do something on graphs or charts. I would use that as a visual aid. Okay, so this is a PowerPoint. Thank you for viewing. All right, that is PowerPoint for visual learning. How many of you like the PowerPoint method? I'm with you on that. My second method, I know I'm going to impress you with my artistic abilities today, is a pie chart. Very simple. Very simple form of visual aid. Very simple form of visual aid. And a pie chart is just compiling a lot of information onto a chart, and it's visual. So if I tell you that the store is having a sale and cars are going to be 50% off, and I put them on a chart, you can see the ratio of what cars are going to be what price. Okay? So you see over here we have the $25,000 cars. You see how many we have. Where if you go down here in the $82,000 cars, you see we have a whole lot more, because most people are buying $82,000 cars. But the chart is a great way, the pie chart is a great way to use a visual aid to get your point across. Okay? And we have to thank my son Dylan Nelson for his artistic abilities for the pie chart. I cannot take credit, he did the pie chart. So thank you, Dylan Nelson. The PowerPoint I can take credit for, so I will cite that as my own artwork. So today, I hope you kind of get a feel for what visual arts can do to a presentation. Now, had I come in and said, oh, I'm going to talk to you about pie charts, and I did not have a pie chart, it would be harder for you to gauge what a pie chart can do. But because you were able to look at a pie chart and see how effective a pie chart can be, it helps you to understand the importance of visual aids. If I had not had the PowerPoint, you'd have to assume what the PowerPoint would be like, and it would be a lot harder for you. So visual aids in a presentation can be a great thing. You can use them to enhance your presentation, to get your point across to your audience, and also you can use the visual aids to expand on things that you want to talk about. And that is it. Thank you so much for coming. And now you are more abreast on why you can use visual aids to improve your presentation. Thank you.